Hi everybody, good morning. Good morning, Vyri. Alicia, good morning. Hello, T. Hello, Andrea. Good morning, Allison. If you haven't said hello yet, feel free to just say hello. Maybe let us know where you're joining from. Let us know how your weekend was. I was not here yesterday. Thank you for all of you guys for your understanding and your patience having to cancel. I just had some things that needed attention yesterday morning. Helen, good morning from Northern California. Good morning, Bonnie. Yvonne is sending peace and love from Canada with some purple hearts. Beautiful. If this is your first time with me, my name is Jacqui Mancuso. I am a Reiki master, and today we are here for a daily oracle reading followed by a short Reiki blessing. So today I am pulling from my chakra wisdom cards. So our guides will give us some insight into which chakras can use some love and attention from us in order to manifest the life that we desire. So as I shuffle my cards, feel free to send your energy into the deck, trusting that you are always in the right place at the right time, and trusting that your guides brought you here to receive messages in order to serve your highest good. Maybe tuning into a specific area of your life where you are searching for guidance, looking for answers. Marlene, hello Marlene. If this is, again, your first time with me, the way that I run my readings is that I will pull 3 cards, or rather I'll let the deck pull 3 cards for us, and I will show you the backs of all 3 cards, and then using your own intuition to see which card or cards speak to you, to know which messages your guides sent you here to receive. We've got 1 card so far, just waiting for those other 2. After this deck, I will pull from Ask Your Guides. It is a secondary deck. Just give us 1 culminating message. And then I will talk you through a grounding meditation before we move into the Reiki transmission. Nichelle, good day. Beautiful, beautiful. 4 cards came out today, so we have an active day. So I'll show you the backs of the cards. They're all going to look the same, but just feeling into yourself, feeling into your body, noticing if you feel anything when you see a card, if you hear something when you see a card, if you just know, if you smell something when you see a card, tuning into all of your senses. So, without further ado, here is the back of card number 1. Good morning, Rick. Nice to see you. Here's the back of card number 2. Here's the back of card number 3. And we have 4 today, so here's the back of card number 4. So if any of those spoke to you, feel free to tell us in the chat which cards are calling to you today, and I'll show them one more time just in case. Here's the back of card number 1. Allison likes these cards. Here's the back of card number 2. The back of card number 3. And the back of card number 4. Marlene is feeling cards 1 and 3. Nichelle 2, Alicia 2, Andrea 3, Rick 1 and 2. Oh no, Inique, Insight Timer froze, you didn't see. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Good morning, Anique. Helen, I think 2, and then they all speak to me when you read them. Yes, absolutely. Bonnie's feeling 1 and 2. All right, well, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag right now. I don't know if you guys noticed that I paused when I first drew these cards. They're all regarding the same chakra. Sherry's feeling 3 and 4. Yeah, guys, today we are working completely with the third eye. So, yeah, good day, Carmen. This has, with this deck, this has never happened to me, and it's just very, very interesting. So all of these cards have to do with the third eye chakra. So all of us need to work on our third eye chakra, I guess is what that means. Today, Venus is moving into Pisces, and when I think of Pisces, I think of purple, and that's the color of the third eye chakra. Violet. No, indigo. Yeah, just interesting. No accidents. Absolutely not, Helen. Exciting. All right, so card number 1. In regards to your third eye chakra, your guides are calling you to work with your intuitive perception. I know that what my intuitive senses tell me are true. I open myself to the truth that is within and around me, and I know that it is there for me to receive. I practice developing my intuition, and I know that it is a major aspect of who I am. In the stillness and silence of meditation and contemplation, I will experience and know the truth. Oh, Carmen, that's awesome. Just started a meditation course focusing on the third eye. Beautiful. So I actually read something this morning, the difference between your intuition and your thoughts. And there was a lot of differences, but the one that spoke to me was that your intuition will bring answers and your thoughts bring more questions. So sitting in your own quiet place just to enhance your intuition, to get to know your intuition and see what comes up. And the more familiar you get with your intuition, the more common that these things will come up. So just start trusting when things pop in and you just know them. That's my strongest clair. So we all have all these clairs: clair vision, clair sentience, being able to feel things in your body; clair audience, you can hear things; clair cognizance, I just know things. And now I'm trusting that if it's an answer, that's from my intuition. If it's a question, that's from my thoughts. So if card number 1 was calling to you today, trusting that your intuition is developing and that it's strong, trusting to listen to your intuition. Let's see what card number 2 wants us to focus on. Card number 2, knowledge. I recognize that a great deal of knowledge and information comes to me in the form of intuition, such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, and hypersensitive feelings. I use my intellect combined with my intuition to delve into circumstances from a philosophical and spiritual viewpoint. I aim to understand the truth behind situations that come my way, as this helps me to respond with wisdom. I cultivate positive beliefs about life, myself, and others. I usually trust my intuition. That's good, Rick. That's a skill that all of us are working towards building. We all have it. It's just learning to trust it. It's learning to trust it. It's already there. It's already speaking to you. The ego just gets in the way. So if card number 2 called to you, this card is calling you to blend your intuition with your knowledge, using your previous experiences along with your intuition to help you figure out the best course of action to take. So if card number 2 is speaking with you, perhaps there is still a little bit of trust that you are working to build within your own intuition. So this is really about blending your cognitive knowledge with your intuition. Perhaps using the knowledge that you already have and speaking a truth that you know is true and just seeing how your intuition responds to that, and then challenging it and speaking something that you know is not true and seeing how your intuition responds to that. Like, the plant behind me is green, and just take a second and feel what's going on. Tune into all 5 senses. You could repeat it. The plant is green. The plant is green. The plant is green, and just see where you're feeling that, and then challenge it and say the plant is purple. And do you feel something in your body? Do you just know that that's wrong? Do you see the plant changing colors? Do you hear someone say no? Hi, Michael, just arrived. This card called to me. Awesome. We got 4 today. That was number 2. And surprise, surprise, they're all about the third eye chakra today. Jody just arrived too, and this one is resonating with me. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, guys, card number 3. This is, again, regarding the third eye chakra. And your guides are calling for you to acknowledge spirit. I trust in a higher source, and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quests from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. Intuitive synchronicities, yes. So this is, again, maybe not so much trusting, acknowledging. Because I know that we all feel spirit now and again, some of us more strongly than others, and you can deepen your relationship with spirit, with source, with God, with the universe, however you want to put it into words, but you can deepen your relationship with it just by kind of acknowledging when it comes around. And again, you can practice this in the beginning with a mindful meditation practice, just being still, waiting for things to come up. And once you work on that, then you'll notice that this is just popping into your everyday life all of the time. One of my favorite ways to work with the universe is asking for clear answers in the form of signs. So I will ask, within the next 24 hours, because you have to put a time limit on it, otherwise it's open-ended and it can come whenever. So I'll usually ask, within the next 24 hours, if this course will serve my highest good, please show me a green flower. If this course of action will not serve my highest good, please show me a red flower. And you'll be surprised the places that you come across green flowers that you would think don't exist. And just acknowledge, send gratitude to Source, to God, to the universe, every time you feel that little connection. Card number 4, the last card on our third eye chakra journey of today. Your guides are calling you to use your imagination. I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. All right, so all of these cards are calling us to meditate. I'll talk about this and then I'll talk about what I think that means with the meditation. So your imagination, visualization, visualizing the exact life that you want and visualizing it in the present tense. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between thoughts and reality. So if you use your thoughts to, hi Laura, If you use your thoughts to get in the anxiety loop, the worry loop, well, what if this doesn't happen? What if this happens? What if? Your brain will start to create situations to reflect those what ifs. If you use your imagination to imagine your life's greatest and deepest desires, let yourself feel as if you already have that. Feel the joy of being with your perfect partner. Feel the accomplishment of having the career that you've always dreamed of. Your subconscious mind won't be able to determine if that's real or imaginary, so it'll just start bringing things into your life that reflect those vibrations. Oh, this one as well. So I teach for an online school. I love that card, me too, Laura. Teach for an online school, and I was just watching a video with a kid, and it was a TED Talk. I can't remember the woman's name, but she did all of these, it's like a PE class, so we're learning about the human body. So this woman in the TED Talk did some experiments to see why exercise is easier and harder for certain people. And essentially, okay, first she thought that it was fit people and unfit people. Exercise is easier when it's more common for you if you're fit. And that worked out, but then she started asking if there are unfit people who are motivated, does that make exercise easier for them? And the experiments that she did concluded that yes, if your motivation level is high, exercise seems easier. So then she developed this idea, this theory that everyone has their own perception of life. Perception is subjective. And this has to do with this card, I promise. It's a long-winded explanation. So we all perceive life differently. What she came up with was having one group of people keep their eye on the prize. So it has to do with a race. They were racing to a finish line. So one group, keep your eye on the prize. Only focus on the finish line and nothing else. And the other group, she said, just run as naturally as you would. Look at the finish line, but there might be some trees in the background, there might be a garbage can, some bystanders. And it was conclusive that the people who kept their eye on the prize and only stayed focused on the finish line reached the finish line faster, and it seemed easier to them than those who went through naturally, letting their view go all over the place. So I just think it's interesting that I was literally just doing that 20 minutes before I got here, and this is talking about using your imagination to cultivate the life that you desire. So keeping your eye on the prize, keeping your eye on exactly what you want, and not letting your brain go, well, what if this? Well, what if that? Well, what about over here? Just laser focus on everything that you desire. So there is our Tuesday third eye chakra session. It's interesting how these cards are all sort of saying the same thing, but they're not. Developing your own intuition, starting in meditation, observing what you notice there, and then observing what you notice in your regular life, in your non-meditative state life. Rick, it's all about intention, absolutely. Blending your knowledge with your intuition, testing yourself with your truths and just noticing where you might feel those. Acknowledge spirit. When spirit does come in and intervene, just notice when and where and how, and send gratitude. And use your imagination to completely manifest the life that you desire. So as far as the meditation, all these cards talk about meditating. And I think it's interesting that that is coming up now because, as I've been talking about for quite some time, on April 12th, Jupiter and Neptune are coming together in the sky in the sign of Pisces. Jupiter is the ancient ruler of Pisces. Neptune is the modern ruler of Pisces. This conjunction is so spiritual and mystical and woo-woo and abundance-filled, and the last time that they met together in their own sign was 166 years ago. So this is happening in 7 days, in a week. It's next Tuesday. So this whole month of April, essentially, because we're going to be feeling these energies for a long time. We've been feeling these energies for the last month and a half. They're going to be here probably until the end of May, if not longer. But this is like a mega manifesting time. We are coming closer and closer and closer to this conjunction. So Neptune is the planet of dreams, the planet of the mysticism of the world. Jupiter is the planet of abundance, luck, expansion, growth. So using your Neptunian Pisces energy, letting the Pisces Jupiter energy expand all of that, my gosh, meditation is going to be a ground of just growing our lives right now, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. This is a magical time. Carmen, Pisces rising here, and I've been feeling it. Absolutely. So Carmen, this is happening in your first house then. This is personal transformation. First house is all about the self, how you come off to the world, your personality, and you are having a huge transformation happening there. That's so exciting. All right, guys, let's pull one last card from Ask Your Guides. This card will have a message for everybody who is here, so feel free to send your focus into my deck as I shuffle. I can't wait to see what card comes out of this today. If you are enjoying today's session, you might choose to support me by offering a donation if you're able. And if you have not yet followed my Insight Timer teacher profile, please consider doing that so you can stay updated when I post new classes. And if you would like to work one-on-one with me for readings or for healing, you can find my personal website on my Insight Timer bio. So usually this last card will tie together the cards that were pulled throughout the session. Sometimes it throws us for a loop and gives us something else to think about. Let's see what comes today. I got a crazy deck today. Too many. Give us one. There we go. All right. Our culminating card today is number 51. And the message comes from the Holy Spirit. It is regarding leadership. The keywords for this card are charisma, enterprise, authority, and motivation. The Holy Spirit is encouraging you to consciously and fully embrace the leadership role you're carving out for yourself. Through your focus, dedication, stability, and discipline, you're emerging from the background and becoming recognized for both your competence and wisdom. Others are naturally attracted to your charismatic vibration and will follow your lead as they rightfully sense that you can be trusted. The Holy Spirit is your guiding force as you motivate and inspire others. Indeed, the very word inspire comes from the word spirit and means to invite or to inhale the Holy Spirit into your life and move you toward your creative and spiritual best. The Holy Spirit affirms that your assignment for now is to shine your bright light on the world and make no apologies for your enthusiasm or confidence as you lead others to higher ground. Be mindful, however, not to overdrive yourself and become disconnected from your source, or you risk getting burnt out. Enthusiasm is like fire and must be contained, or it can consume you. The Holy Spirit's message: lead with confidence. What do you think, guys? I feel like the Holy Spirit is calling us to trust our own intuition and use it to lead others. Acknowledging the Spirit, acknowledging when the Holy Spirit comes in, when it's around. When you allow yourself to be led by the universe, led by your own intuition, you do naturally attract others because you are acting from authenticity. You're not having to second guess or plan out what you're going to do. It's just coming naturally. You're flowing with life. So what better way to lead people than by being led by Spirit yourself? Indeed. Indeed, T. Oh, and look at that. Today's the theme of purple. It's not the same purple, but indigo is the theme for today. Thank you, Venus and Pisces. Anik, wow, just last night I had the idea to have a girls' night with friends doing a manifesting dream board activity that I would lead with some Reiki. Check that out. Virgos are natural leaders, but I would have typically done this. Look at that. You are being called to do that. And to me, that does seem like an intuitive thought. I love that. You do it, Anik. That sounds awesome. Would have been hem-hawing about whether they would be into it. Interesting. But who cares? You can send out the invitation. It's not an expectation. Send out the invitation, put your feelers out there, and just see what comes. That's exciting. Exactly, who cares? I love it. You are completely being led to lead. I love it, I love it. What a beautiful reading today, guys. Shall we transition into some Reiki energy? Feel free to find yourself in a comfortable position, either seated or lying down, and we will scan over our bodies and ground ourselves, and then I will silently transmit some Reiki energy, and then we'll wrap it up and say goodbye. So resting here in your comfortable position, gently closing down your eyes and feeling into the contact points that your body has with the surface beneath you. Feeling the weight of your body being held by Mother Earth. Now just for a moment, bringing all of your awareness directly above the crown of your head, settling in an egg-shaped white orb of light, bringing your consciousness just above the crown of your head, outside of your physical body. Now acting as the curious observer as the egg of awareness cracks on the crown of your head, watching your awareness as it slowly flows down all four sides of your face, gently flowing down the back of your head, the sides of your face, your temples, the front of your face, forehead, eyebrows, eyelids. Feel your awareness running down your cheeks, flowing further down the back of your head, dripping down your jaw, the tip of your nose, upper lip, lower lip, and dripping off the chin, flowing down the front of your throat, the back of your neck, and the sides of your neck. Feeling your awareness flow down the shoulders, and running down the upper arms, passing over the elbows, down to the forearms, and out into the wrists, hands, and into each finger. Now bringing your awareness to your chest, feeling into your entire chest as you tune into the beating of your heart. No breath. And flowing further down the front of your body, down to the belly. Feeling into the organs resting behind the abdomen. And noticing how the breath causes the belly to rise and fall. Flowing your awareness further down into your pelvic floor. And bringing all of your awareness now to your upper back. Slowly flowing down the back side of your body, passing over the shoulder blades, weaving in and out between the backs of the ribs, and coming down to the lower back, and flowing out into the glutes. And running your awareness now down the length of either leg, feeling into every square inch of the leg, crossing over the knee, down to the lower leg. And out into the ankle, tops of the feet, toes, and soles of your feet. Breathing deeply as you feel into your entire body. Using the breath now to open the central energy channel within your body by breathing the air in through the nose and watching it as it travels down your spine all the way to the root chakra in your pelvic floor. And as you exhale, watch the breath as it reaches up your spine to the crown of your head. Inhaling deeply down to the root, exhaling up to the crown of your head. Continue for a few rounds in silence. Releasing the breath back to your natural rhythm. Beginning to imagine roots growing down from your root chakra. Watching as these roots travel down into Mother Earth, pushing through the soil, digging deeper and digging wider, firmly grounding yourself into Mother Earth. Welcoming in your guides or angels for any assistance they may have to offer now. Allowing permission for the Reiki energy to be received by intending to completely surrender to this Reiki energy as it nourishes your highest good. Bringing your focus now back inside of your body, allowing your thoughts to flutter away as you receive this precious gift of time for yourself. Allow yourself to be fully present within your body, noticing anything that may rise to the surface as I keep track of the time. Returning your focus to your breath, feeling into the weight of your body once again. Imagine a brilliant, glowing ball of sparkling violet light in the center of your chest. This warm ball of light surrounds your entire heart. On each inhale, the light becomes brighter and more vibrant. And on the exhale, the ball begins to grow in every direction throughout your body. Inhaling as the light shines brighter, and exhaling as the ball grows larger and larger until it encompasses your entire body. The violet light slowly fades away as the connection to this Reiki energy transmission closes, allowing you to return home to yourself. Taking the time now to send gratitude to your guides and angels, and listening in to receive any last messages. And slowly beginning to bring some movement back to your body, wiggling the fingers and toes, rolling the wrists and ankles, perhaps reaching the arms overhead, stretching out the body in any way it's calling you to. Thank you so much for joining me today. Love to all. Namaste.